He means weed, the scene. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
What? Dad, I'm hungry.
Ah,
Wait, no. Hi, hungry.
hey.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Our date with Matt is going pretty smooth. He bought us a vinyl and invited us out for an open mic. So let's go finish this date. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. That's a long time. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, I also tend to think of where I was and what I was doing when I hear a song again. It just kind of brings back those memories. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from.
Hey.
All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of all those moments in my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to was special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Oh.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement, like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Are we about to do what I think we're about to? Where do we even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? Pablo? Maybe Pablo. I don't know.
Hey.
But I bet I can find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? Say no to drugs. He offered, so it shouldn't be a bad idea to say yes. Declining, when I brought it up, might be in poor taste. Matt pulls out his cell phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Hey.
Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Says the meter in the alley near the coffee shop.
Hey.
Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it, and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that. I wasn't trying to do illegal things. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
Huh?
Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner is one of those nasty green dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. Is it bad I'm expecting it to be Ernest? Ernest Hemingway Vega. Just because I stopped dating a dad doesn't mean I want you still around. Excuse me? Mr. Drugman? Surprise. I should have guessed. Surprise, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucine, Damien's son. Who sent you?
Wait.
We're
What?
cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is Prove you're cool. What? How do we do that? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction. The middle one's definitely something a cop would do. I'm not a cop. If I was a cop, I have to tell him. So I'm just going to show him not wearing a wire. I've seen this in cop films before. I lift up my shirt to prove that I'm not wearing a wire. Oh, Jesus, put that away, please. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now the formality's out of the way, let's make a deal. Are we on TV? This is a TV show. We're all going to jail in this legal state. Alright, how much do you want? One. One what? One weed, please.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
He means weed, the scene. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
What? Oh my god, look, here, take this and give me 10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened.
Hey.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucine hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alley. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Yeah, sounds great.
That went smoothly. We got one drug. Yeah, we should get off public property before we smoke this.
Hey.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? I still can't believe that. Matt and I walk to the cul-de-sac and stop at the gas station on our way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. I'm gonna walk home. Amanda's gonna be like, "Who are you with?" And I'm gonna say I'm a cool dad. Carmencita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Oh.
Awesome! Let's do some drugs! Matt pulls one of the records out of the bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. That's very impressive. Look, he got a keyboard back there. Look, he has a keyboard back there, a big speaker. He loves the jam. Whoa, what a collection.
Oh.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house.
Hey.
If you say so.
Huh?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto the piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Hey.
This is now a drug couch. Never was too good at this.
Hey.
Matt tries again and was able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunts, I think, and I take it. Well, let's open up the nug. Smoke some of that getaway drug. Rip that golf fairway. There really only seems to be one good answer. Rip that golf fairway. Yes, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. Oh, this is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. What are we smoking? Is it oregano? He gave us oregano. Oh god.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Please say oregano. Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey.
Yep, this is oregano. Okay, not bad. I mean, not good, but better than meth. I sniff the air. Yep, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive letter reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. Wow, that's really amazing. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey, dude.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the roads, missing our family, sleeping in a van, all that stuff.
Oh, man.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down our roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Is that why you bought the coffee spoon? Since she was a kid, Rosa always dreamed to own her, a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. That's so sad. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Oh.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Oh.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Hey, yeah.
I sit down at the piano. Go with the classic, stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. You know what? He wants to hear some ska, so I'll give him some ska. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Oh.
Wait, that was just Smoke on the Water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated, nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Oh, come on.
Hey.
No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is it one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man. That was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone, and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Hey.
Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decided that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to the door.
Hey.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? I hope it's in my teeth. Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the silver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swirls around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry.
Hey.
No! I'm Dad! Amanda collapses on the floor. I killed her. It's a dad joke to end them all. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing.
Hey.
He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought up that he should play it at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she gets to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Peter Weller's actually... Well, let's see how I did. I think it was a great date. Smoked some oregano. Got an A.
I'm down for an encore.
Yeah, it's not the best, but I'll take it. Drink a full glass of water in the morning to help wake up. That's great advice. I should start doing that. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I was home. What happened? What did I miss? I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's a lot of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. How? I was home! What's going on? Alright guys, that's what I'm going on this one. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Me and Matt had a pretty good date. We smoked some oregano and yeah, we won't need to talk about that ever again. Anyways, I thought I was at home watching a house hunter. Turns out we're in a bar now? I don't know, we'll do some more investigating when I get back. But until then, I love you guys. Take care. Peace.